Hi there guys, Welsh here, and we are back on 7 Days to Die. So, PC version, this is what this is, and what this new series is all about is restoring these houses. So, renovating these houses into something better. So, basically house flipping. That's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing houses up, and that is it. The occupiers of this house have clearly died or run off as zombies due to the apocalypse. So we are going to be challenging ourselves to do different houses and buildings, making them better. So as you can see, this one is in the middle of being built. It is a construction site. The roof is demolished. We've got construction parts all around here. We got mud by there. We have work benches everywhere. So our challenge is to restore these houses into something better. I wouldn't even say into their former how it was before the apocalypse, but even to make it better. That's including the garden. We are not going to be restoring the inside of the houses unless you would like to see that in future videos, and I will have no choice other than to do everything. So as you can see, the walls upstairs have not been finished, not even the roof, so we need to restore all of that and possibly make it better. That is the main aim, is to make these better. So we want to make the houses stand out more than they currently do. So as you can see, we've got a lot of work to do, guys, but I think the first thing that we need to do is clear this garden. We are going to be releasing these videos every 2 to 3 weeks, plus more videos as well from other series that we do on the channel. So let's crack on with this series now, guys, and we are going to do this house up to an amazing standard. So here we go. Let's clear this garden, guys. This garden is annoying me. Okay, so as you can see, the garden is now clear. We've got a few extra holes in it because I, slipped up on a few places. But let's crack on with repairing this roof. So this roof is completely trashed, so we just got to do it and make it better. So we're just going to cover this in wood at this moment in time, but we are going to do something much grander to it and give it a bit of colour. So here we go. Okay, so the roof is done, but now we've got this problem of the side wall, which is on the left hand side of the house. We're going to go with cobblestone, because I don't know about you, but I think a cobblestone would look rather nice. We're going to give it some stained glass windows as well, and possibly even have a see-through piece of, like a sunroof, if you want to put it that, but on a house. I think that would look rather nice. There's some gaps that we're not going to be able to fill in, but we'll try our best to be able to do so, like those under there, because they're already technically taken up by a block. We cannot, well, it is difficult to fill those holes. So I think we're going to have about 3 windows on this top part, and then a bit of a sunroof. I left a little bit of gaps, so let's see what it looks like. Okay, as you can see, we've got 2 windows right by there, lined up with the bottom windows as well. Try and keep that symmetry type of thing going, but I don't know what else we could do on this little part of the roof. I'm thinking a bit of a sunroof made out of business glass or bulletproof glass, that type of thing. So let's see let's see how it happens. Let's go. Okay, so the roof and the windows are done. We have decided not to go to a complete point on the roof. We have left out a section and put it with bulletproof glass. I believe that looks rather okay. I wouldn't mind living in something like that, not gonna lie. It'll brighten up the area, make the room look a little bit bigger. I think it looks stunning myself. And as you can see, the roof is done, but I'm not liking that middle part. I'm not liking that middle part right by there. I'm thinking that we need to make that into like more of a like a sun deck area. Like a nice little decking area. That would be nice. And then we've got this side of the building to tackle, including downstairs on both sides. So I think I'll get my little pew pew out, my little gun, and start demolishing. If you're on PC, you will know what the dev blocks are. Basically, these weapons demolish something in one hit or one shot. So Following the same pattern as the other side of the building, we are going to go with this block on the upstairs. Cobblestone is just such a nice block. It's easy to make, it's very strong, so I think we're going to stick with cobblestone for the upstairs areas, and then stick with the red brick downstairs, so it gives that little it'll define the upstairs and the downstairs of the building. I think it'll be quite nice like that. I wouldn't mind living in it. So let's move it on. So we've got the windows, we've got the roof in, and we've done the cobblestone. So as you can see, it is taking shape rather nicely. We've got stained glass windows, so that's quite nice. I might do something with that chimney breast, but I'm not sure yet. But we'll see what happens. But I'm thinking that we do something with this top part by here. I'm not liking it at all. Which is not ideal for building, but we're going to knock this part through. I don't like it. I think we're going to go for like a nice little sunroof decking area, if that makes sense. That would be quite nice. So let's knock all this framing out and see what happens. And there we go. So this is what we've decided to do. It makes it look nicer. Granted, it's taken a bit of room from inside away, but I couldn't give a shit. Quite simply, couldn't give a shit. And it's nice, so they can come outside, sit on the little balcony area and just chill, watching the zombie apocalypse go by day to day. And if you want, guys, use it as a sniper position for a few zombies. I quite like it. 3 doors, 3 different rooms of the house. So I think we should move on to this downstairs area now and finish, or maybe even look at this decking part by here. I think the decking looks rather tacky, so I think we should renew all this decking, make it colourful and whatnot. So let's knock this down. This is the Hammer of God, another dev block. It is quite simply amazing and makes work like this a lot easier. If only it was like this in real life construction, I would love it. Simple as. So let's knock all of this out, get the gun out maybe, and knock it quicker. So as you can see, guys, we have made the decking. It is nice and colourful. We've got some real wood stairs, they look quite nice, and we've gone for a barn wood red. I think it looks quite nice. We've got some nice railings, some nice trellising at the bottom. I believe that's what it's called anyway. With some nice decking and some posts underneath to support the decking. I think it's quite nice. We've expanded the decking ever so slightly, so we can have a bigger decking to have your grandkids over on a nice sunny afternoon, that type of thing. So as you can see, guys, this house is taking shape. It is stunning. I do like it. I wouldn't mind living in something like this, guys. Give it a thumbs up, guys, if you wouldn't mind living in something like this, because I do. I would love it. So let's move on to this side area and get these blocks sorted. Okay then, guys, so as you can see, we have got this little side area sorted, and we've got some nice windowsills on them now. We have got nice head, toe and side of the windows done. Coloured them a nice little red so for a bit of definition, that type of thing. So and we've kept with the same brick downstairs, which is like a red brick, which is nice. We've also done the front and put a nice door in, and the windows. It's looking rather nice, I gotta be honest, guys. I gotta be honest, I wouldn't mind living in something like this. Like I said, give it a nice big thumbs up if you like it. So we just gotta tackle this side and back of the property now. Maybe get rid of that little, aircon thing. But let's tackle the back. Let's tackle the back. So we're gonna have 2 windows either side of the door, and we're gonna get some. We're going to get some new deck, I don't like the wooden steps and the wooden patio, the stone patio area. I'm not a big fan of that whatsoever. So let's put a nice door in and put some windows in, that type of thing, and put some windowsills and, bit of colour maybe. So we're going to stick with the stained glass. I think that looks rather nice. We're going to get that window sorted as well. And maybe just get some things put on it. But here we go. There we go, guys. So the decking is now done at the back. So we've got a nice little deck area. So if they even fancy sitting at the back, there's not much room. But if they fancy sitting at the back, then it's totally up to them. It's totally up to them, guys. So we're going to start painting these areas. I don't know why it's not painting, but we're going to look into that. This is the paintbrush. This is also a new thing on PC. Well, it's not a new thing on PC, but for those who are on console, this does not exist as of yet. Even though on 7 Days to Die, the creators Joel and whatnot have now got the rights back to the game, and they said it's going to take a long time, but they are going to start rolling out some sort of update in the far future. Not anytime soon, probably not even this year. So I think we should do this fence, guys. What do you reckon? Ready? Boom, fence done. There we go. So we have a nice wooden fence now. It's no gaps in it. We've got our driveway. We've got to repave and whatnot. We're going to put a nice, I think, a nice swimming pool as well, guys. A nice big swimming pool with some lights in it, that type of thing. Yeah, I think we should just do this garden. I think the front is the most you can do with it. We're going to put some new trees and some foliage, maybe even a barbecue area. So I think we should crack on with that right now. Okay guys, so as you can see, this is how roughly big the pool is going to be. As you just saw, we just used the hammer of God, or Thor's hammer, and here is the finished product. This is our swimming pool. We've got some fancy little steps, all in different angles and shapes. We have got a few holes with what we've done with, we've got torches. We've got the wooden torches that are on fire, and we've put them in the ground and put a glass plate over the top of them, so it'll hopefully stand out when we fill it full of water. So I think that looks quite nice. Little patio area around the outer edge of it. So as you can see guys, we've got the house down, we've got the pool down. So the rest of it is now a challenge that we have to make it look as nice and full as possible, but with a little bit of space. So let's not ensure the driveway, guys. The driveway is in. We've got our 4x4 parked up. We've got some nice trees going into the driveway, and we have our pool all lit up. You can't see it very well because of the weather, but here is our driveway, and it looks rather sexy, to be honest. It looks rather nice. So I think we should make a little patio area and some like a path onto a little barbecue area. I personally think it'd be nice to keep a bit of grass. Obviously there's snow on the ground, but it'd be nice to keep a bit of grass for a barbecue area. Put some barbecues in there, some tables, some bird baths, that type of thing. So let's see what we can do. I have no idea. Let's just cut to the next clip and we'll see what we can do. I think it'll look stunning. There we go, baby. Oh yes, look at that. A nice light. We've got some trees, we've got some foliage. Let's go for a better look. I think it looks quite nice, if you ask me. I think we'll leave it as that. It is quite nice. Let's take you down and have a quick look closer to see what we have done. Okay, so as you can see guys, we have a nice little path off our driveway. We have a picnic bench, we have 2 barbecues, a couple of bird baths, we have the pool, we have 2 new trees, 1 big one and 1 smaller one. We also have some well, they're crops, they're more like berries and berry plants and stuff like that. So I think it looks quite nice. And what we'll do, if you would like to see that from now on, is do a side-by-side comparison of before and after. But as you can see guys, it is a massive difference. We have a lovely house now, and we'll have a lovely garden. So thank you very much for watching guys. Please subscribe, like and comment. Bye bye for now.